Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to move straight to the quaver notes. A quaver is a musical note that is 1/8 the duration of a semi-breve or a whole note. Now, if you want to understand more about the semi-breve, I've done a video on this. I explained it perfectly. So check out my previous video on this. A quaver has a few solid note head, like a crotchet, and a long stem with a flag. So assuming a semi-breve is a full circle, so a quaver is like 8 parts of that semi-breve circle. So half plus half plus half plus half plus half plus half plus half will give you 4. Okay, it is also a musical note that is half the duration of a crotchet. Like I mentioned in my first video, the crotchet is actually the first child of the semi-breve because most of the patterns, most of the rhythm fall under the one beat. So assuming a crotchet is a circle, quaver is going to be half of that circle. Half plus half give you 1. The British name or UK name is quaver, while the American or US name is 8th note. And the reason why it is called an 8th note is because you can find 8 of it in modal semi-breve, as explained. The word quaver comes from a Middle English word, quavering, which means to tremble or shake. The difference between the quaver and the crotchet is that the quaver has a flag, while the crotchet does not have a flag. But they both have black head and a stem. When a quaver stands individually, it always has a flag. So later in this video, I'll show you how a quaver looks like when it stands with another quaver. A quaver note is half a beat, right? Half of a crotchet's beats. And the fruits we're going to be using is lime. I'm going to be using fruits in this series a lot so you understand it better. Now, how do we clap a quaver note? So it's going to be half, 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 half. Simple. Lime, 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 lime. Very simple. At 60 beats per minute, one quaver is 0.5 seconds. That means that at the same 60 beats per minute, one crotchet would be 1 second, which means that a quaver is actually half of a crotchet. Now let's tap this. At 120 beats per minute, one quaver is 0.25 seconds, which means that at the same 120 beats per minute, one crotchet to be 0.5 seconds, which obviously means that a quaver is half of a crotchet beats. Now let's tap this. In simple time signature like 2/4, 3/4, or 4/4, a quaver note is half a beat, which is crotchet, right? So that means that 2 quavers actually fit into each main pulse. There are various ways a quaver note can appear in your sheet music, and this can confuse a lot of musicians. But one thing I want to note today is that it is still the same quaver note. And the first appearance you find the quaver note in your music sheet is something like this: 2 quaver notes standing together with the flag joined together. This is usually the most common way you'll find a quaver note in your sheet music. And guess what? These 2 quaver notes are called, come closer, the couple beats. Yes, this is the husband and this is the wife. You always find them in your sheet music. This is the most common appearance of the quaver notes in your sheet music. Don't forget that. So how do you clap them when you find them in your sheet music? The fruits we're going to be using is lemon. Right? So it's going to be lemon, 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 lemon. Half, 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 half. Very simple. The second way the quaver note will appear in your sheet music is 3 quaver notes joined together at their flag. Right? And they are called, come closer, 3 bad friends. Yes, the 3 bad friends. Yes, so anytime you see them in your sheet music, just know that's the three bad friends, and you will never find them in your simple time signature like 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. You find them mostly in the compound time signature like 6/8, 9/8, or 12/8. This is because in a simple time signature, you have one crochet beat as the main beat. But in a compound time signature, you have a dotted crochet as the main beat. And the dotted crochet is divided into 3 equal quavers. And this is where you find the 3 bad friends. The third appearance of a quiver note in your sheet music is 4 quaver notes joined together at their flag. And they are called, come closer, the 4 sisters. Yes, they go together, they gossip together, they do everything together. You'll find them in your sheet music, and they are still quiver notes. Don't let them confuse you. This is how they are always tapped. Lemon, 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 lemon. See the same thing. A quiver rest is a musical symbol that indicates a silence or pause for the duration of half beats in a common time or 4/4 time signature. This is how a quiver rest looks like. It has a small slanted stroke with a single hook or flag, right? And often looks like a number 7 with a curve or slash at the top. Something like this, right? Number 7. So anytime you see this in your sheet music, just know it is a quiver rest, okay? A quiver rest is mostly accompanied by a single quiver note. Why? Because for a beat to be complete, you need 2 quiver notes, half plus half, right? So usually, since the quiver rest is half, right? And the quiver note is half as well. So they usually go together in a single beat. So anytime you see a quiver note, just know the next thing that should be before it or after it is a quiver rest. Le, 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 le. It's that simple. Now, this is how it's going to be tapped if it appears before the quaver note. The previous one is how it appears after a quaver note, and this one is how it appears before a quaver note. Lemon, 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 lemon. Very simple. A quiver rest lasts for the same duration as a quaver note. In simple time signature like 4/4, 3/4, or 2/4, a quiver rest is half of a beat. It signals to a musician to stay silent for the length of a quaver, that is half a beat in a simple time, right? So while the music still counts in the rhythm, the beat continues to flow even though there is no sound for that half beat. Now let's move to an exercise where the quiver notes and the quiver rest can be found. We've come to the end of this wonderful video. So make sure you try all the exercises out on your own. And if you have any questions so far, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'm going to reply you straight away. So see you in the next video where I'll be talking about the triplet notes. Have a wonderful time. Bye.